You are all welcome to today's contest. We would like to welcome our schools who are represented here this morning. We would like to welcome all our audience here and online, those who are joining us virtually. Thank you so much. You've been our support system throughout this contest. This morning, we are here because of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. They are helping us with this contest as an institution. In collaboration with Eric De Ghana Limited, this morning, we've gathered you to help battle it out at this 5th contest for the semi-finals. We are grateful to all the headmasters, headmistresses who have released their students to be here this morning. To our able teachers, we want to say thank you so much for training our girls and our boys to be able to come for this contest. To our contestants, a very good well done to you. You've availed yourself for training and you've gathered the courage to represent your schools. This morning, we are here for another exciting contest. It's been very exciting, and one school will qualify this morning for the next stage of the competition. So we hope at the end of the day, the very best will be chosen. Our contest comes in 4 rounds, and to the contestants, the instructions for each contest will be given. So have patience and listen carefully. We have here represented 3 schools. We have Opokuwari Senior School Basic, Martyrs of Uganda RC JHS, and St. Louis Jubilee School. So from St. Louis Jubilee, we have
Christian Aban
and
Samuel Usaiban.
From Martyrs of Uganda RC JHS, we have
Rejoice Amwako Blankson
and
Yao Ejay Mensah.
OWASS Basic JHS
Sitechi Manuel
and Edu Clifford Asante. Thank you. Please, let's give it up for our contestants. Please, our audience, our contestants will thrive on your fans. So please cheer them on so that they can put out their best. Once again, as I said, our contest comes in 4 rounds. You are going to have the first round, which includes questions in mathematics, physics, biology, ICT. Then we will go to our what we call the fastest finger, where I will read out the questions and you have to compete as a school for the answer. Then we will go to the innovation challenge. Then we'll move on to the last contest, which will be the riddles. So contestants, are you prepared?
Yes.
Are you poised for this morning?
Yes.
Good. Give yourselves a good contest. Please, the audience, bear with us. Do not try to whisper answers from where you are seated. And please don't do sign language to your contestants who are also seated so that we can have a contest. Thank you very much for your kind cooperation. So this morning, without much ado, and all our sponsors duly acknowledged, I'd like to start the contest with round 1. So please, for round 1, kindly listen to the instruction. This round consists of questions in the areas of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points will be awarded. If it is incorrectly answered, it becomes available as a bonus to 2 other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus will be 1 point. All schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations, 40 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Bonus questions are open to the 2 schools for competition. if the major question is not answered by a particular school. Before you answer any bonus question, please press your buzzer. So our first set of questions is mapping. Find the image. 3 and -7, all in brackets. Under the transformation, x, y, into brackets, maps, 2x plus y, and y minus 3x. Somewhere outside by
13 minus 2.
Wrong, please. You still have a chance at the answer. Martyrs of Uganda.
-1, -16.
Correct for 1 point. So, Martyrs of Uganda, to your major question. Find the image of -2 and 5 under the transformation xy maps, 3x plus y, and y minus 5x. Yes, Yao J. Mensah.
-115.
Correct for 3 points. OWASS Basic. Your major question. Find the image of -3 and 8 under the transformation xy maps, 4x plus y, and y minus 3x. Yes, Edu Clifford.
-4 and 20.
Wrong, please. Yes, Techi Emmanuel.
-4 and 9.
Wrong. Yes, Martyrs of Uganda RC JHS. Rejoice.
-4, 17.
Correct for 1 point. So the next set of questions I start from Martyrs RC. What is the main function of the corolla of a flower? Yes, Rejoice Amwako.
The corolla attracts insects for pollination to occur.
Correct for 3 points. Opokuwari Basic. What is the main function of the receptacle of a flower? Yes, Techi Emmanuel.
It holds the petals.
Please come again. St. Louis Jubilee School.
It encloses the flower at the bud stage.
Martyrs of Uganda, please.
It connects the sepal to the stalk.
Correct for 2 points. St. Louis Jubilee School. What is the function of the filaments of a flower? Samuel Osaiba.
The filament of the stamen holds the anther to let pollen grains out. Yeah.
Correct for 3 points. Opokuwari Basic. Explain why an atom is electrically neutral. Techi Emmanuel.
Atoms are electrically neutral because the number of electrons and the protons are the same, therefore they cancel out each other.
Correct for 3 points. St. Louis Jubilee School. Explain the structure of an atom. Christian.
An atom consists of protons, neutrons, and electrons, with the protons and neutrons in the nucleus, and then with the protons and neutrons in the nucleus, and the electrons on the shelves.
Correct for 3 points. Martyrs of Uganda, your major question. Explain briefly what a mass number is. Rejoice.
Mass number is the sum of protons and neutrons in the nucleus of an atom.
Correct for 3 points. St. Louis Jubilee School. Simplify. M squared minus 2m plus n squared all over m minus n. Samuel or Cyber?
4m squared minus 2m. All
wrong. Martyrs of Uganda. Yahweh J. Benson.
M into M bracket open, M minus 2 bracket close.
Wrong for that answer. So the question is very loud. The simplest form is M minus N. Martyrs of Uganda, your major question. Simplify 55.67 squared minus 44.67 squared all over 55.67 plus 44.67. OWASS basic. Techi Emmanuel.
100.34.
Wrong. St. Louis.
11.
11 is the correct answer. Opokuwari JHS. Simplify m plus n into brackets all cubed over m squared plus 2mn plus n squared. Edu Clifford Asante.
The answer is m squared plus 2mn plus n squared out of
Wrong.
1.
Martyrs of Uganda. Rejoice Amwako Blankson.
M plus n all cubed divided by m plus n.
Wrong, please. St. Louis Jubilee Samuel Osaiba.
1 out of 2.
Wrong. The answer is m plus n. Martyrs of Uganda. So this is a preamble to all the schools, so please pay attention. Give the IUPAC names of the following. So Martyrs of Uganda, CUO. CUO. Rejoice Amwako Blankson.
Copper 2 oxide.
Copper 2 oxide is the answer. Opokuwari basic. Na2SO4. Na2SO4. Techi Emmanuel.
Sodium tetraoxosulfate.
Yes, St. Louis. Martyrs of Uganda. Yes.
Sodium tetraoxosulfate 6.
Correct for you. Correct for your bonus mark. So, St. Louis Jubilee, CaNO3, the NO3 into bracket 2. CaNO3, but the NO3 is into bracket 2. Yes, Samuel Osaiba.
Calcium trioxynitrate 5.
Correct for 3 points. Please, I allowed him to finish because he was in the process of answering the question. I couldn't have stopped him. Thank you very much. Opokuwari Basic. So this question also, the preamble goes for all of you. Give the names used for each of the following vitamins. So Opokuwari Basic, vitamin D. Techi Emmanuel.
Calciferol.
Correct for 3 points. St. Louis Jubilee. Vitamin B12. Martyrs of Uganda RC. Yahweh J. Mensah.
Cyanocobalamin.
Cyanocobalamin. OWASS. Sorry. Cobalamin. So vitamin B12 is cobalamin, not cyanocobalamin. So cyanocobalamin is wrong, it's cobalamin. So 1 point goes to OWASS Basic. Thank you very much. So this preamble is also for all of you. Find the value of X in the following. St. Louis Jubilee.
We haven't answered a question under this.
Oh, sorry. So Martyrs of Uganda, vitamin E.
Tocopherol.
Tocopherol. St. Louis Jubilee. Find the value of X in the following. 3 raised to the power 2x is equal to 1 over 81. Christian Aban.
-2.
Correct for 3 points. Martyrs of Uganda. 2 raised to the power 2x is equal to 128. Yes, Yahweh J. Mensah.
7 out of 2.
7 out of 2. Opokuwari JHS. 4 raised to the power 2x minus 1 equal 1 over 16. Edu Clifford Asante.
1.
Wrong. Martyrs of Uganda RCJHS, Yahweh J. Mensah.
-1.
Please wrong. St. Louis Jubilee, Christian.
-half.
-half is the answer. So this next set of questions, you answer true or false. Martyrs of Uganda. A parallelogram with a right angle is a square. True or false?
False.
False is the answer. Opokuwari JHS. A parallelogram with 2 adjacent congruents is a rhombus. A parallelogram with 2 adjacent congruents is a rhombus. True or false? Techi Emmanuel.
False.
It's true. St. Louis Jubilee School. A square is a rectangle. True or false? Yes, Samuel Osaiba.
False.
It's true. Opokuwari Basic. No, actually, a square is a type of rectangle. It's a 4-sided figure, just that the sides are equal. Okay.
Is that a question, right? Or instead from here?
Opokuwari Basic. Is the same true or false? The speed of light.
Madam, please, you started with us for the true or false section.
I think I'm going according to how it's been arranged. So just Opokuwari basic. The speed of light in air is faster than the speed of light in water. True or false?
True.
True is the answer. St. Louis Jubilee School. When light is incident on a plane interface, the angle of reflection is always equal to the angle of incidence. True or false? Christian.
True.
True is the answer. MARTYRS of Uganda. Refraction occurs due to the difference in the light speed as it travels from one medium to the other. True or false? Yes, Yahweh J. Mensah.
True.
True is the answer. St. Louis Jubilee School. Osmosis is passive movement. Is the passive movement of water up its concentration gradient. Is it true or false? Yes, Christian Urban.
True.
It's false. It is rather down its grade concentration. MARTYRS of Uganda. Active transport is the movement of a substance up its concentration gradient. True or false? Yes, Yahweh J. Mensah.
True.
True is the answer. Opokuwari JHS. Diffusion is affected by concentration. True or false?
True.
Itachi Emmanuel.
True.
The answer is false. It's rather affected by the concentration gradient. Because you have concentration on one side, concentration on the other. It is the gradient that is whether diffusion will occur or not. With this, we come to the end of round one. Please. End of round one. This is how the school stands. OWASS Basic has 10 points. OWASS Basic has 10 points. St. Louis Jubilee School, 17 points. MARTYRS of Uganda RC JHS, 31 points.
Mata Ankuma. Hey,
oh, Chaisa.
No one to manage so Jamaica GTP on.
I know.
Joe. Hey, with them no beauty in some faded.
Me that say. So when him say GTP there, and one of me this sporty. Now your design is not so there, and you're endless. I mean, in Chemuda.
In Chemuda.
Clemento.
Yes.
You know I really like you.
Okay.
But that's your fabric. It doesn't look genuine.
Oh no, your design, GTP design.
GTP put the printed colors be sale. Share. When buying GTP, always check the design number on the label. The same number is printed on the selvage.
I'm Philippa. But you what come at it? Cause one I believe you. We are too much. We are genuine.
That's it.
Yeah, we do a movie be what? The 7 circles of Alapeque. Jack, shine your eye.
GTP is available in various shops, open market and online at www.buygtp.com.
GTP, timeless.
My first picnic, yay!
Got the breakfast?
Check.
Good.
And the baby has an umbrella.
Check.
Good.
Get the baby bowl and spoon.
Good.
Got it.
I love my daddy.
Yumvita?
Yes, what about my Yumvita?
Yes, all the flavors: wheat, rice, and maize and wheat.
Yay!
Let's go.
What about me?
Yumvita, enriched with Nutri-V, contains all the essential vitamins and minerals to help you grow big and strong. Yumvita, a delicious way to grow.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So for contest 2, this is our fastest finger round. You've all been here before, so you know how it works. So please, listen to the instructions very well, then we can proceed. We have termed round 2 as the fastest finger. One question will be read out and the contestants will compete to be the first to answer. Each question carries a score of 4 points. When a contestant is ready to answer, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer. Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from answering the question. After the buzzer is pressed, the contestant must answer the question in 3 seconds. If a school gets the answer wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. A wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. So before you rush to answer, think about it because we are going to deduct 1 if you get it wrong. Thank you very much. So with this, I say all the best to all the schools. Find the value of x in 2 raised to the power 9x minus 3, all equal to 8 raised to the power 3 minus x. Martyrs of Uganda, Rejoice Amwako.
X is equal to 3 out of 2.
Wrong.
X is equal to 3 out of 5.
Wrong. You have only 1 attempt at the question. OWASS.
X is equal to 6 out of 5.
Wrong, please. St. Louis Jubilee School.
X is equal to 0.
Wrong. X is equal to 1. Question 2. Simplify 2 over A minus 2B plus 1 over A plus 2B. The question is spelled out to the audience. Does anyone have the answer? Okay. The answer is 3A plus 2B all over A squared minus 4B squared. 3A plus 2B all over A squared minus 4B squared. Question 3. Which of the following instances would require a greater force? A mass of 10 kilograms moving with an acceleration of 2 meters per second, or a mass of 8 kilograms moving with an acceleration of 3 meters per second. Martyrs of Uganda, Rejoice Amwako.
A mass of 8 kilograms moving with 3 meters per second.
Wrong. St. Louis.
Both will require the same force.
Wrong. Opokuware.
10 kilogram mass and 2 meters per second.
Correct for 4 points. Okay, so I think that we had 2 options. And once the 2 options were exhausted, obviously I think Opokuware had an advantage. So I canceled the question. Thank you very much. So question 4. What is the atomic ratio of the elements? Ba3 all into PO4 into bracket 2. Ba3 then PO4 all into bracket 2. So the PO4 is in brackets, the 2. Okay. Martyrs of Uganda, Rejoice Amwakun.
3:2:8.
3:2:8 is the answer. Question 5. If David's age is 27 in 2011, if David's age is 27 years old in 2011, what was his age in 2003? What was his age in 2003? OWASS, Edu Clifford.
19.
19 is the answer. Question 6. A clock shows the time as 12:20. What is the angle the hour hand makes with the minute hand? St. Louis Jubilee School.
120 degrees.
Wrong. OWASS, basic. Edu Clifford.
60 degrees.
Wrong. Question 7. Which number gives 240 when added to its own square? St. Louis, Samuel Osaiba.
15.
15 is the answer. Question 8. Power is defined as the amount of work done divided by the time taken to do the work. You have two engines, engine A and engine B. And you are told that engine B is more powerful than engine A. If the two engines do the same amount of work, what is the advantage of using the more powerful engine B? Martyrs of Uganda RC JHS.
Engine B uses less time.
Engine B uses less time. Question 9. Explain briefly why wet pieces of cloth dries faster when they are spread out than folded. St. Louis, Christian Aban.
When wet pieces of cloth are spread out, the particles of the sun or whatever drying it is able to reach all the areas of the cloth. Hence, drying is faster.
Wrong. When you spread the clothes, you increase the surface area for evaporation to occur. Thank you very much. Question 10. What name is given to a software usually written to ROM during manufacture of computer systems, which does not change during the lifetime of the system? Martyrs of Uganda, Yahweh J. Mensah.
Operating system software.
Wrong. The answer is a firmware. It's a firmware. With this, we come to the end of round 2 of our contest. We will take our scores from our score masters. St. Louis Jubilee School, 0. Martyrs of Uganda, 5. OWASS Basic, 2.
I'm
at the station. Please, can you give me the direction?
Oh, ask anyone.
Okay, madam.
Madam Punchy Peach.
Yes, so far you go Punchy Peach. Coso Road. Now, where is number 4 Enumde Avenue?
Oh, number 4 Enumde Avenue. What they call? Front right, sharp left. Miss anyone by the roadside.
Thank you. Hello, please direct me to number 4 Enumde Avenue.
Enumde, see, go sir. Then you curve. You will see some people there, then you ask them. But anyway, I can drop you.
No, thanks. One fire you go Punchy Peach and give me direction to number 4 Enumde Avenue.
Go sir. Thank you.
Please, can you direct me to number 24 Enumde Avenue? Go, sir.
Keep going with the goodness of the new Fanny Yogo Punchy Peach. So cool, so good. This advert is FDA approved.
I can take you there. I'm not doing anything.
Move on to round 3, our science and technology challenge round. You have 8 minutes to complete the task, and upon completion, the expected total output, that is the marks you will get, will be 10 marks, but it will be marked in stages. So please look into your envelopes. You have 2 batteries of potential difference, 1.5 volts, labeled A and B. Please, you have that. Batteries that are labeled A and B. Please check if you have a 33 ohm resistor. Do you have it? Do you have a buzzer that is labeled Z? An LED labeled L? Do you all have it? Good. And a key labeled K. So this morning, your task will be to connect A and B in series and connect the buzzer Z in series with a key K. Then you will connect the resistor R and the LED L parallel to the buzzer. So please take your sheets, and the questions are there for you to answer. Whatever you see, you record. So your task is to connect A and B in series and connect the buzzer Z in series with a key K. Connect the resistor R, the LED L parallel to the buzzer. Please start work. time out. The first task was for them to connect A and B in series. Then the buzzer Z in series with a key K. Then they were supposed to connect the resistor R, LED, and the LED in parallel to the buzzer. I observed that St. Louis was the first to do all the connection, and they did everything in the way it was done. For MARTYRS of Uganda, they also later got it right. But for Pokuware, the first part of their connection, I didn't see the K. That is because the K was left out. Yeah, so the K actually is your main switch. So I was expecting a complete setup. How I wish that they could have projected the video as it was ongoing, because it will tell you the process. Though later they were able to connect and it sounded, but there are two parts of the activity. Okay, so for St. Louis, JUBILEE, and for MARTYRS, I'll give you the first 3 points for being able to do the connection. So for OWASS Basic, then I realized later, while connecting for the second question, you were able to do it. So I'll give you 1 point for that, the first question, because you answered the question. Okay, so please let me read what the question states and the answer that we're looking for. What happens to the LED and the buzzer when the switch is closed? When the switch is closed, we are expecting that the LED should light up and the buzzer should sound. So if your task was successful, your light should come on and your buzzer should sound. So we saw that from St. Louis, MARTYRS, and later also from OWASS. So that is the first allocation. Then the second question was for them to reconnect the resistor and the LED in series, this time not in parallel, to the buzzer and close the key. So the observation we were expecting was that both the LED and the buzzer do not come on if the connections were done right. Or possibly, the LED will come on, but the light will be very, very, very faint. But the current running will not be strong enough to power the buzzer. So that was the expectation. Okay? So, for St. Louis JUBILEE, your observation after activity 2 was, it is observed that the LED and the buzzer work. LED lights, but produces, but the sound decreases. The light decreases. Buzzer makes noise, but also reduces because of the resistor. So I don't know how the connections were done, but ideally in parallel, these observations, because the current will be shared by the resistor, by the buzzer, by the LED. So we're expecting a total reduction or none at all. So for this reason, I won't score you. I'll give you a 0 for that. Then for Pokuware, their buzzer sounded, but the LED did not work. That is a miracle. Because usually the voltage you need to light the LED is way, way lesser than the buzzer. So how the miracle happened, I don't know. But that was the observation. And it's still a 0. Then for MARTYRS of Uganda, they got a little LED to light up, but the buzzer did not sound, which is excellent. So the last question was for them to explain their observation in two. That is when they connected in parallel. So for question 3, they were supposed to give a reason for their observation. St. Louis says that the resistor opposes the flow of current to the buzzer and the LED. Hence, the sound and the light is reduced when the resistor was connected. So I think I'll give them 2 out of 3. Actually, 3 out of 4 for that one, because that is the purpose. So when you connect a resistor, it will take some of the current off stream. Then for Martyrs of Uganda, the LED only works because it made current flow only in one direction. No. And actually, that was also the question that you were writing when I said stop work. So I will deduct 1 from the already given 3 in question 2 as a penalty. Then Opokuwari JHS, their reason is this is because when it is connected in parallel, the batteries share their voltage and it is not enough to light the battery and ring the buzzer. So I'll give you all the 4 marks. So at the end of the technology challenge, Opokuwari JHS, 7 points. Then Martyrs of Uganda, they had 3 for the first question, 3 for the second, and I've deducted 1. So instead of 6, they get 5. St. Louis Jubilee, they get 3 for the first question. I gave them 2 for the second. Then their explanation for the last phenomena was only focused on the resistor. So I said I'll give them none. So they also get 5 for the technology challenge. So I'll ask the score masters to please kindly give us the scores, then we will continue with the last round. St. Louis Jubilee has 5 points. Martyrs of Uganda RC, 5 points. OWASS Basic, 7 points. So this is the riddles round, that is the drop the clue round. The questions will be read out as a series of clues. If you answer the question correctly on the first clue, the school scores 6 points. On the second clue, 5 points. A correct answer on the third clue, 4 points. On the fourth or subsequent clue, 3 points. As usual, contestants, you are to press your buzzer, wait to be called before attempting to answer the question. Failure to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you from that question and also nullifies your answer, even if it is right. So please take note. So at this point, I say all the best. I am a nation not found on any map and without citizens. Though I am without citizens, St. Louis, Kofi Owusu-Premo.
Pollination.
Pollination is the answer. So they answered it on the second clue. So they score 5 points. Riddle 2. I am not a member of any opposition party, even though my name suggests so. I trace my roots to a famous German physicist. Unlike some of my siblings, I am passive. Though I am passive, St. Louis Samuel Saiba.
Osmosis.
Wrong. Though I am passive, I am used to bias active elements, divide voltages and terminate transmission lines. People say I like living on glories because I oppose any attempt to deal with current issues. Martyrs of Uganda, Rejoice Amwako.
Resistor.
Resistor. So it was answered on the 5th clue. So that is 3 points. Riddle 3. I am a very beautiful 4-digit number. My digits are made up of only 2 unique numbers. My first 2 digits are the same as my last 2. The absolute value of the difference between any 2 successive digits is the same as my first digit. The sum of all my digits is 6. I am so popular with the sound. Martyrs of Uganda RC. Yahweh J.
1,212.
1,212 is the answer. So it was on the 5th clue. Riddle 4. In my pure form, I am a bright, slightly reddish yellow, dense, soft, malleable, and ductile metal. My atomic number is 79. St. Louis.
Gold.
Gold is the answer. Second clue. Riddle 5. I never forget what my parents told me at birth. My other brother is very popular when it comes to festivals and occasions where sacrifices are needed. Unlike my other brother, I keep whatever I am told permanently in mind. Martyrs of Uganda. Yahweh J. Mensa.
Ram and Rom.
Wrong. I keep whatever I'm told permanently in mind, and no one can change that. Because of this property, I am very useful in computing systems for storage. St. Louis.
Rom.
Rom is the answer. So with this, we come to the end of our last round for the contest. At the end of all the 4 rounds, this is how the score stands. OWASS Basic had 17. St. Louis Jubilee School had 35. And Martyrs of Uganda RC JHS had 47. So at this juncture, we declare Martyrs of Uganda as the winners of this quarterfinals contest. Thank you so much, OWASS Basic. Thank you so much, St. Louis. You've all been wonderful. Thank you so much, our audience. With this, we come to the end of our 5th contest.